Welcome to today's meetup. This photo is done from last year, and we are again here, and I think it's this 5th or 6th time. We start the new year here at Atlas Copco in Sitka, in the cave, which is awesome. Challenging for the audio recording. So I already told you, sponsor of today is Atlas Copco, and we start with Bayrak, a little introduction of Atlas Copco, what they do here, so that we learn why we are here. So please take over for a moment.
All right, so hello and welcome everyone. Nice having you all here once again. So my name is Bayrak El-Urfi. I work as a team manager for one of the teams here at the R&D department. I've been working previously with another big company as Abloy. Had different roles as a product manager and the product owner, and the last one was as R&D manager. I started here let's say, quite new. I started here since September last year. But yeah, happy having you here. So I'm really excited to give you a short introduction about Atlas Copco and what we do here. So the first slide would be about safety first. Regarding emergency exits, we have two of them. One is to that direction, and one is the other direction. And then we have 3 evacuation leaders with us today. I'm one of them, and then we have Björn there, and then we have Jens somewhere else. He's coming soon, I guess, waiting for someone upstairs. But in case of an emergency, please follow us, and then we will guide you out further. All right, then jumping to the next slide. So introduce you to the organizational structure of Atlas Copco. We have a decentralized group designed for efficiency and specialization. So as you see here at the top, we have the board of directors, followed by the president and CEO, then the group management team. So this centralized leadership ensures strategic alignment and governance across all business areas. The company is organized into 4 key business areas, each focusing on specific customer needs and markets. We can see here the compressor technique, the first one highlighted in green. This division specializes in compressed air solutions and services. Its offering include industrial air, oil-free air, medical gas solution, etc. This group is quite critical in providing energy efficient and sustainable solutions to industries worldwide. The second one would be vacuum technique, highlighted in red. So we are actually a leader in supplying solutions for vacuum and abatement, present in most of the segments, of course, semiconductor, but also industry and scientific segments. In the semiconductor industry, which is our biggest segment, the chips get smaller and smaller because the customer wants them to be faster, to use less power. So to help our customers to make those really tiny chips, we must produce a vacuum environment which has no impurities at all. And by doing that, of course, we improve the quality of the chips that our customers make. The third one would be industrial technique, and this is where we are today in Sikla. That's what we do, the one highlighted in yellow. Industrial technique provides sustainable, smart production processes to manufacture industries across the world. The biggest customer base is automotive industry, but we also provide solutions to many other industries like aerospace, electronics, and energy. For example, we are working basically with the solar cell manufacturers on the solar cells with vision systems. We also are involved in the wind turbine industry, where we together with customers develop new ways of producing and assembling wind turbines in the field in a more efficient way. Industrial technique is involved in finding the best efficient production solutions. In each step, we play a very important role in the transition to low carbon society. The fourth one, in the purple there, we have power technique. And power technique business area is an extremely innovative business. In fact, we have twice the number of R&D engineers as our next two competitors. And we supply hardware compressors, generators, pumps, light towers, and rental equipment. We are investing more and more in sustainable products over the next few years. The higher efficiency products, energy storage, and more electrical drinking products in the future. So basically, to summarize this slide, this decentralized structure allows each division to focus on its expertise while being agile and responsive to market needs. So together, these divisions help Atlas Copco maintain its leadership in industrial innovation and customer value. Then we jump to the next slide, which is worth to mention that also the Atlas Copco group is quite a big group, but we have a big portfolio also with a lot of brands within the group. And there are really strong brands that they are keeping their names also, competing with each other. There in the middle, we can see Atlas Copco logo, that basically what we are here in Sikla are using for the industrial technique. Then we come to the cool stuff that we're doing here in Sikla. So in this slide, we see an overview of our wide range of tightening tools developed here in Nacka for industrial assembly. These include high performance controllers, flexible tools, systems, and innovative handheld and wireless tools, all supported by centralized tools control software. Together, these solutions enhance precision, connectivity, and efficiency, meeting the needs of modern and smart manufacturing. We think a lot about ergonomics in our designs. So we prioritize operator comfort and efficiency with ergonomic designs and tailored tightening programs that reduce fatigue and enhance precision. When it comes to configuration and accessories, these tools are designed to simplify the operator's workflow, ensuring tasks are performed correctly with the right configuration and accessories. And then, of course, behind all these cool hardwares, we have our advanced software development. So for the PF6000 there system, it is built on a robust Linux and C++ foundation. So with our tools as well, we are leveraging the C++ for seamless integration and performance. So that was it from my side. Thank you very much, and I hope you will have a nice evening. And please, if you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to reach out to me or my colleagues, Jens and Björn. Thank you very much.
So, okay, thanks for this intro. Who is the first time here actually and heard this the first time? Oh, quite some people, cool, yeah. So now you know where you are. Focus back. C++ news. I have here, put this here, the winter of drama. Yeah, there is a lot going on at the moment, especially with safety and security. There are different, people have different opinions, or everyone has an opinion, and then we have a little bit with this ecosystem evolution also topics. And then other noise on Reddit and blog posts that exists. It's a little bit massive at the moment, I would say, but this is because a lot of people are very passionate about in which direction we develop to solve the future challenges, especially now with the security requirements and safety requirements. And what I always say is other languages have marketing departments, and we have a community. So that's unfortunately as it is. It doesn't look good to the outside, I have to say. I wish that this whole comes over the next time and improves a little bit. We have upcoming meetings. Maybe after these meetings, the situation will become better. WG21 C++ standardization in Austria, in Hagenberg, and then the C standardization committee follow up, also in Austria. And yeah, it makes me, being from Austria, I think it's cool that this happens in Austria, but it makes me also a little bit sad that we don't have anything here in Sweden, that we don't get these people here. But it's difficult. As long as I do this as a side activity, it will not happen. But there are very interesting papers. We have at least 2 Swedish papers on the latest mailing list. I've seen a new revision of the string interpolation, where you have all seen the talk, hopefully, from someone, from Bengt, and Jonas has added one with for the contracts, actually. So contract is also such a hot topic at the moment. So yeah, and there are, you wouldn't believe it, there are good features for C also in the production. One is jumping to labels in for loops that you can break out of an inner loop or something like this. And the other one, which makes me really exciting, is that there is a proposal for a defer keyword, which does, if you know it from other languages, you require some other resources. You say defer, making the close function, and whenever you leave the scope, this will be executed, and this could help a lot to make C better. So yeah. Let's come to the ecosystem evolution topic. There have been a lot of papers, and they have all been withdrawn by the author for reasons. And there are of course more papers on the whole topic. SG15, tooling studying group. In November I wrote a blog post and I listed all the tooling papers they exist, since the tooling is a sub group, study group. There are quite many, but the essential one to try to form this to a standard have been now withdrawn. But we have now something new, which is called EcoSTD, and it's really new. It came up the last 2 weeks or something like this. It's initiated by René, who has also the author of the paper, who is most active. And the basic idea is it takes too long time to find people in the ISO committee. We were behind the original schedule for 2 years or something because of the process. So the idea is now to switch to an RFC-based process. Also having this open with the ISO documents, it's a little bit license question. If you want to make it under a common creative license, the texts you produce. So now this moves a little bit to the side. We'll see how this works. If tool vendors and people adapt and contribute, something will happen there, and then the result will be handed over to ISO, something like this. So still hope to improve. And why is this even important? And I've taken a Swedish example, and this blog post is from some years ago already, from Volvo. And it's, by the way, very funny if you Google or search Volvo and Rust. but one of the blog posts you find then is also this one, and why using Rust in the car industry or in the safety requirement. And I take a screenshot of the document, and one of the things is, does it build, and is it my build system that makes it fail? And a lot of projects have this problem, and I noticed from the past I usually dedicated a lot of my time to solve all these problems in the project where I am. And the other one is also, does the library have the same assumptions about memory ownership as I do, and so on. So tooling is important when it comes there, and other languages have something, and we should be even out. What do we do in Sweden? Monthly meeting, we continue. This is the procedure for the SIS we had a little bit of drop-off of people because some companies don't send the people anymore, unfortunately, for economical reasons, because the people shall work and so. So this is a little bit, you see the ISO comes not, has a little bit of issues, the process. And we have the paper club. I have talked with René, actually the person behind the standard ecosystem papers, if we would join the paper club, and the paper club is something I can make open. The last paper clubs were very interesting we had, but not a lot of people asked to join. So here again the reminder, when we have a paper club, I will announce it on the Slack, and the topic will be there, and if you ask me to join, I will share the Zoom link or the Teams link, whatever this gives us for this meeting. And we have good topics there. This is actually where we discuss papers and implementations and the cool stuff. Yeah, StockholmCpp news. Here are a few. Homepage as it is, I redesigned it over the last weeks or Christmas break. It should look better now and also support tag team and a few things. And the first page, the dashboard, has more info. I think it is now okay. Then we have the YouTube channel as a reminder. We have Mastodon running by Björn, and the Slack channel, which if you want to be on the Slack channel, let me know that, or let you find someone who is there. Everybody can invite people there, which is our communication for a short time. And then I made something as a Christmas project. I transformed the Twitter, and there is now something called Blue Sky, which I didn't know that it exists, but it is now something like Twitter. And I've made, I transformed this like a software as a service. So at the moment, it's just podcasts and about 100 Git projects I monitor. And whenever there is a release, it goes out as a tweet. So at least something happens there. I have ideas for adding a little bit more content, but now I lack a little bit of time again. So, but it's going on, and we will see if it was fun to make this with other languages. Yeah, mark the upcoming dates in your calendar. This is the 20th February and the 20th March. This is a little bit a tight program, but these are both new partners, and they have smaller locations, so I thought that we make 2 meetups. So, and then I'm starting, actually now, planning the second quarter of this year. And the usual reminder, if we want to have meetups, participation is needed. So for these events, we need speakers, and it looks good, but it always can look better here, and also especially in Gothenburg. So if you know people in Gothenburg or have departments in Gothenburg, remember them, or maybe your company sponsors a trip. When you visit them, then let me know. We can make there also meetups. And then there is also additional stuff always to do. Like if you see social media posts now, we made these bots, just share and like these messages. And now we have the quiz time, because we always also start this year with a quiz. And here, the C++ question. Fill in the gaps for structured binding index element, print index element. And we want to have the output 0A, 1B, 2C, 3D. What can I now add there? Shout it out.
Is it ranges and then enumerate? Views and enumerate.
Yeah, who was this? You have one. Congratulations. That's the exact answer. Since 23, and if you're not in the ranges now, which I could understand, but this might be one of the first things that you want to use, because it eliminates another index thing, which makes the code more safe. Okay, and that's already the intro. So we will now do a little bit with the technical equipment, and then we'll pass over to Jonas, and then we have the mingle part, and then we have Jonas again.